All right, everyone.
I have to dig it out.
Episode of In the Store
is it
special
recording?
called Would You
Special.
Rather.
Would you rather?
We're gonna
I
do some
would not
hypotheticals.
rather.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, I am rathering.
So be gay. Let's do this.
Would you rather die by stabbing a pencil through your own eye through the brain,
Fuck.
or
Fucking lay it on me.
just taking like an X-Acto razor and just going from the elbow pit down to the wrist, just
Ah.
and just bleed out.
I can
Wait.
do that. Yeah, I definitely bleed out.
Wait, you said the eye through the pencil. Does it kill you instantly because
Well,
it hits
if
your
you
brain?
yeah, let's just say it for the hypothetical. It's you do it really, really hard, so it like hits your brain, so you pretty much instantly die.
But this is under the assumption that you can do it.
Yeah, yeah.
I can for sure go up and down. I would be awful, but I can go up and down my wrist with a razor.
That's
Like,
the whole
completely.
thing. Would you rather have a lot of pain at once with a pencil through the eye, but die pretty quick, or not very much, but like pain, but not as much pain, and you
I don't
just
know,
slowly
dude. That's
bleed
a
out.
long way to go.
Yeah,
Cutting yourself.
But
Yeah,
after a while, they
fuck.
say that you go numb, and you eventually just like.
After a while,
Yeah, what's after a while, bro?
like after 4 hours of excruciating pain, the pain goes away.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right,
Which one?
I think
I
I
don't
do
know.
the pencil.
Yeah, shit. I think I do the.
Ah!
I think I do the razor.
Really? I couldn't do that.
So pencil through
I
the
couldn't.
eye.
I couldn't slit my own wrist and just sit there and bleed out. No way. Too fucked up.
I'd play some My Chemical Romance. And go out real fruity. all dramatic as fuck. She never loved me. Just some fucking music busted.
Have you guys seen the Joe Rogan where he talks about the dude breaking in the White House?
Well,
I show you guys
yeah,
that?
they're like, how the fuck did they not kill this guy? He just like stuck in fat.
Well, he's sitting in his car like right before he's about to break in. He's just like, fuck my life, fuck my ex-wife, fuck the government, I'm gonna fucking do this. Ah!
Wait, there's an actual recording.
No, it's just Joe Rogan.
Oh,
He's like,
okay,
I
can you
imagine this.
Wow, he was fucking, hyping himself up.
And he's like walking through the White House lawn. This is gonna be the last step of my life. No, this is gonna be the last step of my life. No, this is gonna be the last step of my life. So funny.
Dude, I think, would you rather break into, let's say, deep into the White House? Like, you had to try to find some sort of secret floor. And Trump is, you already know they're all in, just try to break in, get deep into the bowels of the White House.
All right.
Okay. Or try to break into, let's say, Alcatraz, while Alcatraz is still going around. Now, with Alcatraz, you have a boat there, and you have some sort of, like, fake officer disguise. But which one do you think is more likely? You have, like, a suit on in my other scenario. So where do you think you can get the furthest?
Probably the White House, yeah.
Yeah?
Well, yeah, I guess if it was back then. But I don't know, because nobody would really
White
be
House,
looking
currently,
for you.
Corona. White House,
Not very
currently,
likely.
Corona.
Not very likely.
Where
Probably
there's no-
Alcatraz.
You think you try Alcatraz?
Because in Alcatraz, it's a prison. So, one, you're not a prisoner there, so they're not going to be looking for you.
You know what? This hypothetical wasn't very pleasant. Okay, would you rather cut off one of your own arms or cut off one of your own legs? Now, from the leg, it's from the knee down. Just
Okay,
right there.
is it my dominant hand or my non-dominant hand?
We'll say you can pick the leg, but it's also your non-dominant arm.
Your non-dominant arm?
But with your non-dominant arm, it's above the elbow, so it's like right here.
Arm.
So you gotta go arm. So
Because you wouldn't-
below the knee, like right there.
Yeah.
Above the elbow, if it's your arm.
I would do the arm.
Really?
Because you can just do more stuff. Like, I know you have a less arm, so it's harder to do stuff, but at least you can fucking walk. I'd much rather walk and
mean?
have a less of an arm.
All right. Well, in my hypothetical, I think I'd rather do the leg, because if it's from the knee down, I feel like it's easier to do some sort of like prosthetic leg
Yeah,
or some shit. where I
that's
can
true,
just,
yeah.
And I'll be able to walk and run as good as prosthetics are now.
I would rather have a prosthetic arm than a prosthetic leg.
That's true, but they're not as cool now. They're not as functional.
Yeah.
They're not some robotic anime arm, you know?
Yeah, that's for sure.
All right, how about you?
Fuck,
John? You
dude.
got a
Come
hypothetical?
up with one, bro.
I don't have one. I don't have any
You
ideas.
better come up with something, dude. Just think of like something crazy.
Would you rather take adrenochrome, knowing exactly where it came from, adrenochrome, or would you rather?
I already picked the adrenochrome.
Yeah, what?
Or would you rather throw yourself off the flat Earth?
All right. I definitely would choose adrenochrome.
Knowing exactly, especially knowing exactly where it came from.
All right, not bad.
I don't do that because of, I do it in spite of.
In
All right, which hypothetical would you rather be true? That we're on a flat Earth, or that all the governments in the world are colluding against your best interest? And
Which
they're
one would I
trying to kill
rather
you?
be true? That we're on a flat Earth.
Which one? No, all right. Really?
Yeah, because that doesn't affect me.
It doesn't, but doesn't that fucking freak you out? I'd be like, what? Why the fuck are they lying?
I know it would freak me out,
would
but
fucking fuck you up, bro.
if it's been like that forever,
you've
then-
been a globehead all your life. What do you think? You wouldn't care.
I wouldn't care. No, I'd be like, oh damn, it's flat, weird.
All right. How about you, John?
Oh, we got
dude.
someone rolling up.
Oh,
This might be the end.
the in the store special.
Quick though, Illuminati.
Would you
world
rather?
I'd rather the Earth be flat than the other one.
Yeah, I don't even remember the hypothetical.
All right,
But the
one
Earth is
last-
flat. That's why.
The
One
Earth
last
is flat,
hypothetical.
guys.
Oh, tell me. Lay it on me like an egg.
Trump or Biden?
Oh,
Fuck, Trump.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We'll end it there.
I don't
We'll end
even
it there.
do
I
that.
just proved my point.
Orange man. Dick.
Orange
Oh,
man.
he is a dickhead, but he's
Oh,
better than the zombie.
wait. Looks like we're going to get pizza.
Oh, yeah, they pulled up. And
All
they
right,
were like,
all right. Bunch of old
Okay,
niggas.
back to
Oh, sorry, I can't say that. I'm not black.
I'm gonna add the B. I'll bleep it for you.
niggas.
All right. Sorry about that, all you black folks.
John, just say it. He's black.
That is our word.
That is
Don't say that.
Sorry, I thought that was your name. Okay, would you rather... Okay. This is going to be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather be in the USS Arizona, the ship that got like demoralized on Pearl Harbor and all the people just drowned to death and got shot up and everything? Like, would you rather be in that boat and have to sit in there for days and then just end up drowning to death or get killed by the Japanese
So I can't
somehow?
survive it in
Can't
any way?
survive.
Fuck.
Would you rather do that, or would you rather be in the top floor of one of the Twin Towers when it went down?
Top floor, bro. I get this. The way I want to die is by plunging to my doom. So that
Okay,
works out perfectly.
let me
for
switch it then. You're in the bottom floor of the Twin Towers,
Fuck.
so everything just falls.
Just
down.
crushes me? No. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Or
You
drown
can't-
to death in the USS Arizona.
But you just did a
Dude,
180,
I'd rather
bro.
get crushed because I feel like you'd die a little faster if you,
You
got
would die
crushed.
a lot faster. Yeah.
No. What if you're trapped underneath debris for months?
That would be the most awful.
I don't
thing
know. I feel like
ever.
Starving?
I'd rather starve than
Oh
drown.
my
Drown has to be the worst.
I
Think
I
of
think
drowning
so
this
too,
way.
yeah.
You're panicking, then your lungs just fill up with water.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of stop breathing.
Well,
And you
everybody
just float, you
says
just
that it's a
float.
sweet release.
Yeah.
But how does anybody know? Everybody that's had that
Yeah,
happen is
well,
dead.
Well, you can watch them. People die from drowning.
Yeah.
They panic, and
And
then
then
they
they
slow
kinda
down,
just like-
and they're like, I die.
If anything, if I'm like covered in debris, I'll just pull a Mr. Skithers. Have you ever seen that
Yeah,
Simpsons
yeah,
where he
that's the-
survives
where
off
he just
rat's
crawls
milk?
under-
Dude, that would just be so awful. Like a
Dude,
building
wait,
is just on
he's
top
so
of you.
skinny, he crawls into some rat hole or some shit.
Damn,
and then he
that'd be
survives
sick.
off the milk of some fucked up animal. And then he I don't
Crawls
know.
out
That
and
was a really
survives.
funny
Damn.
sketch. I'm gonna put that right here.
Dude, I have one more. Would you rather have the ability... no, I gotta make it good.
Yeah, well,
Have the ability to go invisible anytime you want, and when you go invisible, you also can't make any sound. So you're just like completely not even there. Or be able to teleport. Just like snap and you can be anywhere you want.
I think I'd rather teleport.
Wait, what was
Then
the other one?
be invisible. Go invisible anytime you want, and you don't even make any sound. Even if you knock something off
'cause
over, it
that's
doesn't
not
make
as-
any sound.
Oh, that's even.
That
Look,
is super-
so
Like, you're
the
just-
way
you're
I
pretty
like
much
it,
not even
It's
there.
almost like they can't tell I exist.
Yeah, you're just not even there. Like your superpower
Alright, but
isn't
can
even
they
to
tell?
be invisible.
Because
It's
it
just
needs to be a
not
little bit
even
better.
there.
It needs
What
to
do
be
you
a
mean?
little better than visibility. Because they can still fuck me up. But
No,
if they
that's the whole
completely
thing. Like
ignore my
you're just
existence,
non-existent. Yes.
I choose that power. That is the coolest power
I don't
ever.
know, dude.
I could walk
I'd wanna
across
be able
the
to-
world just
Yeah.
like completely
And
unseen.
nobody would ever see you,
Yeah,
ever
but I
hear
could
you, ever
teleport
know you're
wherever
there.
the fuck I want.
That is just
I know,
that is
but
crazy.
I could.
Yeah.
I could.
I could
well, I don't
teleport
know, I guess
wherever.
You can
your
literally
ability-
wake up, get dressed, boom, I'm at work. Clock in.
It's funny because I feel like if I was the only person on Earth and I had the power that you just told me, I'd go seeking the other guy with power and to kill him. Because there could only be one. It's like Highlander.
It's crazy. You'd be able to do a lot of shit if you were just non-existent.
Oh, for sure. I'd just walk into a bank, get my money,
Yeah.
and then walk
Nobody
out.
would ever know you were even there. They'd be like, "Oh, we're
Yeah,
missing
but
like
they'd see the
10,000
shit
bucks."
move. They
No,
they'd
so-
call
No,
they
that's
that.
part of the power. It
You
just
don't-
kind of vanishes.
They don't. It's almost like they can't tell you.
So-
exist.
Yeah, they
so if
can't
you're-
tell. You're just
So if you're
non-existent.
gonna open, so you can open the
Yeah, bro,
the
you're
drawer
like-
and
But to
shit.
them, it'll just stay closed.
What the fuck?
No, they just won't even notice because
They
Okay,
just won't
see,
even notice. Yeah,
so
it's just
that's-
part of the power.
That's a little gnarlier.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
teleporting is powerful.
But teleporting is
It's-
pretty good.
It's
Yeah.
honestly hard to not pick just teleporting. Because imagine if we were just like, damn, you guys want to go to Wendover? Cool.
I know, right? Because it's the coolest power
Yeah.
ever.
I'll just teleport behind you and say nothing personnel, kid.
But you want to know something? With teleporting, I know it would take a long, long time, like years, but eventually you would have gone everywhere. And it would, like, even though it would be nice to, like, snap everywhere, you would have already saw everything, so it's not as cool anymore.
Yeah, and I feel like if I ever wanted to hunker down with some lady, I'd be too used to going everywhere on Earth.
Yeah.
You know?
But you just take her with. Yo.
I guess. Fuck
York.
that.
All right, but what
Fuck
about
that.
the
I'd
other
travel
one?
and fuck around.
What the fuck? What are you gonna eventually? What are you gonna do with that power?
Take
Dude,
over the world?
take over the fucking world.
That is the most sinister, evil power ever. If people can't tell I exist and I just go around killing people.
Literally, the whole purpose of the power, like, you can only do bad things with this power.
Most honestly, if I
Okay.
didn't gotta, like,
In that case,
I would
that's
not
more
use it for the
understandable.
betterment.
It's villain versus hero, okay?
I would
Alright.
not use it for the
I
betterment of
would
society.
do it for
No
all.
way.
Yeah. Honestly, if I ever got any inkling
I
of
feel like I would want
superpowers,
that power.
I think I'd never use it for good.
Yeah, that's for
Okay,
sure.
but I think listening to this, just the two powers that you described, the one that appeals to me personally is just to be able
Yeah.
to walk around
That'd be
people
so
and they
badass.
have no clue I'm there.
You would know so many things about people that they didn't want you to know. You could just, like,
Yeah.
peek in on them when they're talking shit on
Oh,
you.
that's true.
Yeah.
No one would trust me, bro. They'd
Well,
be like,
nobody
"All right,
knows.
bye."
You wouldn't trust anybody. Because
Oh,
you know
it's
all their
true.
dirty secrets.
Probably fuck with my head.
Yeah, that would fuck with your head a lot.
Probably like being in a relationship would be so fucking hard.
Yeah, it would.
It's really like a really fucked up curse in a
Yeah,
way.
but it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's worth
Whatever.
it. Hey, that was a good one.
Yeah, I like
But
yours.
like, just imagine teleporting wherever the fuck you want.
That is
It'd
so
be
badass.
it'd be a pretty good. It'd be
Paris.
Pretty good. Not even just like to travel, but like do
All right.
whatever you want.
Yeah, I know, right? Inside the bank vault, outside the bank
money.
vault.
What would you guys prefer? Would you guys prefer, imagine a war, a complete civil war where it's like a faction that's like government versus, militia, right?
Yeah.
And it's not just the United States, it's almost like a world government versus world militia, right? So imagine a giant war where we're fighting against each other.
Yeah.
Would you prefer that? Right? Is that scenario less gloomy to you, that, or an actual alien invasion, where it's humanity as a whole against whatever the extraterrestrial threat
I'd
is?
probably rather have humanity as a whole fighting against, because at least it's us
But,
versus
all
crazy
right,
aliens.
well, you gotta think, this thing is like, what your faction might win is like a 50-50, while this is, do you think
Aliens.
humanity can survive an extraterrestrial threat that has like light travel ships and shit?
No.
So which one, man? Because I don't know, I'm not
At least we'd go out unified.
I guess that's fucking Ben the Patriot here.
Oh, fucking
Yeah.
by the people for the people.
people.
Extraterrestrial here wants to die for country.
Oblige.
It'd be gnarly.
There's so
Fuck,
many memes, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'd rather have the 50-50 chance of surviving
And-
than being like
Okay,
taken as a
let's
Yeah.
do this because the militia is like it's world government trying to take over the people. So you know what you're fighting.
Yeah.
They're fuckers.
They're fuckers. And you
But
can kill
you
all the
have a
politicians.
50-50. You have a 50-50 chance of finding them. Now with the alien invasion, let's say it's a 60-40. There. But it's fucked, dude. They're aliens. Like, they're picking people up and just chewing them
Yeah.
up. They're like Zoidbergs.
They got fucking
Yeah,
ray
they're
guns.
like, yeah, they got like.
I
ray
would just
guns.
like it that in the first scenario, I'd be able to go and just murder every last politician that I can think of.
I'm gonna bleep that, bro. Like, I don't want you to go to jail.
Dude, this is all hypothetical.
And
We
this
obviously
hypothetical-
said at the top that
You're-
these are all
Yes.
hypotheticals.
This is your hypothetical mindset. I forget. It was so convincing. You
I
looked
know,
at me and
I
told me
know.
you wanted to kill politicians.
Politicians
And
better watch out.
I really believed it.
Really thought it was gonna
Better
happen.
watch your back, George Soros.
George Soros, you motherfucker. I know you're controlling the weed.
Yeah.
Making it stronger, getting me boofed.
You motherfucker.
Corrupting all these politicians, you piece of
Okay,
shit.
but so alien invasion, civil war. What is it?
Civil War.
Civil war.
Aliens, you're kind of
Alien
almost.
invasion.
I feel like aliens, you're.
60-40, so it's 40%.
It's just
chance.
cooler.
It is. It's just kind of like humanity got together and decided to unite to fucking fight some aliens.
But at the same time, all the Democrats would be like, we need to give them equal
we need
rights.
to talk to them. we need to give them money.
Yeah. No, they would enter all the aliens into the DACA program.
Yeah.
DACA.
Illegal. It's like yeah. It's like
They
district.
came here out of no choice of their
Their
own.
own. It's like that district movie. What's the name of that movie?
District 9?
Yeah,
District
District
9.
9.
That was a pretty good one.
I love
That was a
movie.
crazy movie.
It was
He
an
ends up
interesting
turning
one,
into
yeah.
one of them at the end.
I know, right?
Does he?
What?
When's
Are
the
you
last
thinking
time
about
you
the
seen
same?
it?
It's where the alien, like they're in New York City.
No, different. That one's sick too. There's a huge alien invasion. He
Yeah,
has
what
to-
am I thinking
I
of?
think
He
it's
gets
District
absorbed by
39.
a ship.
District
Skyline.
39.
You're thinking of Skyline. I think that's what it's called. When they're in like an apartment building and like they're an alien invasion, it's like camera. It's like kind of like a camera.
Oh!
You know, he takes a camera out and he's holding it like.
I
this
think
and-
I'm thinking of Cloverfield.
Oh, Cloverfield. I love that movie too.
That one's good too, yeah.
There's one that's like it called Skyline, but instead it's an alien invasion and it's pretty sick. Because one of the guys gets absorbed by some sort of alien, and in his head he was some super strong-willed pilot, and he's like reprograms whatever thing absorbed him and like made him into him.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm gonna drive this alien ship up their ass and starts like killing them all.
Damn.
Damn. Hell yeah.
That's what it is. It's pretty good.
What it
Killing
is what it is.
aliens is a bit easier to stomach for me than killing my fellow
that's for
man.
sure.
Ah!
Okay. Would you rather?
Would I rather?
Okay. Okay.
Lay it on me.
Okay.
Would you rather get jerked off for 39 hours straight, no
Oh! Oh!
lube, or
Get paid.
get pegged?
Get pegged. What is that?
That's so fucked, dude.
What is pegged?
It's like when
Children, cover your ears.
nobody listen. It's when you get something like shoved up your ass.
Like a brick?
Yeah, no. It's where a bitch puts on like a strap on and just
Oh.
you, dude. Get pegged.
Yeah. But getting jerked off for 39 hours, no lube?
Straight, no lube.
Dude, that's
Oh.
how long do you have to be pegged for?
It just has to go all the way in and out.
As long as it goes all the way in.
Oh no!
And it's a 10-incher, bro. And it's like,
It's like one of those porn ones, dude.
Well, then I'm getting jerked off without lube.
39 hours.
Bro,
that's so tough because 39 hours, dude,
Dude,
that's
your
just
dick
off the
would
wall.
hurt.
And you can't come either. You
Yeah,
have to hold
You
your
have to.
cum.
Oh my
no,
god,
you don't
dude.
get to add on top of shit. That's awful.
You don't get
Because
a
if you
cum.
come, you're not going to... this is getting too out of hand.
Yeah. Look, my point being, the way I rationalized it is, it's like immediately.
I don't want to up my ass.
Yeah, like I don't want to up my ass.
I know you
None
don't
of
want
that.
anything up your ass, but at least it's quick, dude. At least it's just like, ah! And then it's gone. But the other way, it's like,
It's like Chinese water
Yeah.
torture, slow and
Okay,
fucking
how about
painful.
this?
oh, man.
For the peg, it has to go in all the way, like no question about it. All right, but with the hand job one, at least it gets to be the porn star of your choice.
Okay.
Well, obviously I'm not gonna get pegged for fucking nothing now. So I'm gonna.
Yeah, that's a fucking stupid one.
All right.
No,
well,
that's a good
no,
one.
you gotta make it because that's you gotta make it something more reasonable because obviously no one's gonna have something 10 inches shoved up their ass. So
Dude.
you made it a 6-inch dildo or
I'm
something.
considering it, dude.
But with the peg one, you also get an additional
You get a lot of lube.
$2,000. An additional $2,000, but the other
How
one,
many inches is it?
Stick with the 10, dude.
No,
It has
no,
to be 10.
No, all right, no. Ben, you can go for it. But for me, dude, I don't even. I have such a.
But you get a lot of lube. You get a lot of
A
lube.
lot of lube, dude.
Dude, I feel like a hand job wouldn't get me nowhere anyway. So I could go on maybe not 30 whatever hours, but I could damn well try. And
Dude, this is the way you just have to take all the variables into perspective. One, that's 39 hours, dude. That's gonna be boring as fuck. What are you
Yeah.
gonna do? Talk to her and she's just like,
maybe, but it's gonna be nice having Lana Rhodes' little tiny hand around my
well,
dick.
and after a few
my
hours,
penis.
there's no lube, dude. She's gonna start peeling skin off that shit, dude.
No,
with the
'cause I'm
friction.
gonna be like, bitch, loosen your grip.
Well, the cameras are just watching me go like this.
Yeah. Yeah, they're at the store.
I don't know, dude. At least it's quick. I know it's gay, but at least it's a quick, like, just horrible pain, and then it's done. But the other way, dude,
Actually,
that's
I'd
just
get
torture.
Veronica Rodriguez to do it. I'd get her. No, I'm gonna get Riley Reid just to jerk me off for her. I'll be like, tell me about yourself. She's just like, and then
But that's 39
I don't care. I
hours.
get to sleep while I'm having my dick rubbed. Like
That's almost
she
2
has
days.
to stay awake. She's the one that
She's the one that has to jerk me up.
She's the one that has to jerk
No,
me off.
nobody said those rules.
Yeah.
Is that a rule?
You're
have to stay
getting.
awake?
You have to get. The
Jerked
only
off.
thing was the only stipulation was you had to get jerked off for 39
Okay,
hours
okay.
straight. No
so
break.
you could even like watch movies and shit.
Yeah.
Okay, that is better.
Dude, and it's her responsibility to jack me off,
Yeah.
right? Like I'm gonna be walking around my house, going to my fridge.
You at least have to put the stipulation in of you can't come. Because
Yeah,
that just
you
makes
can't
it that just makes it way too
Because
easy.
then that adds lube.
Yeah.
That's natural.
And you can
lubrication.
keep coming over and over
you're
again.
gonna pre no matter what. You're gonna lube it up.
Yeah,
That's
you're
all
gonna
you
pre,
get. That's all you
but
get.
you can never come.
That's all you get.
Oh.
But you know what's the most horrible part
And if you
about
do,
that?
if you do come, they clean it up all fast as fuck. Make sure you get none
No,
of it
you just
to
said the
lubricate.
only stipulation was you can't go adding fucking shit.
But
Look,
the crazy thing about that one is
quick, pegged or hand job? Hand job, me? Hand job. What are you? What are you animal?
You said you'd be pegged
Yeah, so
for
you stand by it?
$2,000, bro. Would you be pegged?
especially with the 2000.
All right. How about you, John?
Fuck,
It's just
bro.
too much, dude. It's too much.
Pegged
If you're
and 2000.
confident about your sexuality, dude, don't be afraid to say.
I want to
pegged,
get
all right?
dragged up by Riley Reid for I want to get to know her.
This is a good one, dude. This is a good
Dude.
one.
Bro, I'd make a whole podcast. You guys be like, just baffled. Like, is Riley Reid jacking you off as you're
Dude.
talking to me, smoking a joint?
I would I would definitely get jerked off by Sasha Grey.
Okay. So I'm the only man out of you guys. No, the horrible thing too that you guys aren't thinking about.
You're gonna have to go to the ER. You just had a 10 dildo
Up your ass.
Dude, chicks do it on porn videos all the time.
with like hella warm up. I'm assuming.
After you've been jerked off for 39 hours and you come, your dick is gonna be throbbing for like the next 3 fucking
I'm gonna
weeks.
go to the ER. I plan to go to the ER right after.
Have you ever
Dude,
like
I put ice on that shit.
yeah, have you ever even had sex for like a really long
Yes.
time and then you come and it hurts like
Oh.
39 hours?
It's the skin on there is sensitive. It's not meant to go for like
Yeah.
an hour.
That's what I'm saying. It's a pretty good one. Like you
Yeah.
have to think about it.
I'd rather get rammed.
Additional 2,000.
But I can just imagine that little moisturized hand across. Yeah, I don't even
Yeah.
care, bro. Their skin on their hands got to be baby soft. You know it does.
Yeah.
The porn stars.
All right, dude.
Not a bad one. All
Trying
right.
to think of one that would
Let
be
me
really
hit
good.
you with some facts.
Don't do it.
You have no facts.
All right.
These are all alternative facts.
So, do you guys have dogs?
No, I wish.
Then
Yes.
I can't have dogs at my house.
Why?
Then never mind. My hypothetical had to be pretty fucked.
Oh.
It had to involve your animal.
Die of being burnt to death or drowning. Have to ask the classic ones.
I feel like
Drown.
I've had a yeah.
That's so
Burned
tough.
to death is fucking gnarly.
But
dude.
the way you have to think about it is it's like, imagine it as like an explosion burn. Like it explodes
Yeah,
first, and
I-
so you'll die like you'll die slow, but it's not like you're gonna die like super.
Yeah,
slow. Like,
literally
you'll
has
die-
to burn you through you. It's like
Yeah.
it's like a gasoline tank exploding.
Yeah, it's like really hot, so it almost like it's like incinerates you in a way.
Okay.
Like still burns you to
No,
death,
it
but
burns
like,
you to death for sure,
Okay,
but it
yeah.
also it doesn't. It's not long. It's like a minute.
Yeah. Or drown.
Die.
I'd take the fire.
For a minute. Yeah, like
60 seconds, huh?
Drowning is just too much, dude.
it
Drowning
depends
is
on
just,
where I drown. Do I get to pick where I drown?
No.
So I just gotta be in darkness.
Why does it matter?
Because I just gotta be in the darkness, like some black pond.
No, it literally has to be in like.
Do I drown in tar? What do I drown in,
No,
motherfucker?
you drown in like a 2-foot kiddie pool, where you can get out, but you just don't. You drown.
You just don't need drown.
Someone's holding you under the water.
Dude,
All right, big guy went to go answer the phone.
All right.
You and me, burner.
quick. I would, fuck, I
guess-
think I'd drown.
Drown.
Dude, the fire one's too fucked, man.
It's weird because I have a somewhat high pain tolerance when it comes to getting burnt. But that's just too gnarly. I've watched too many burn victim survival things.
Yeah, they're too gnarly.
Like, what fire does is it destroys every bit of your cells. So I'd rather get the one that doesn't destroy my cells and just, like, suffocates me pretty much. Like, you've been choked out before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Same shit.
Kinda, yeah.
You just go, like, once there's no oxygen, you just go. Exactly.
You just die.
So that's what I'm saying. Alright, his hypothetical is good, but we answered it.
Everybody, adrenochrome. Take it. Do it.
Definitely look out.
Look into it. Love it.
Don't do it.
Do all of it.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate
Maybe do a
it.
little. Don't do it though.
Just do it. Just do it.
Definitely don't
just
do
take
it.
Just take it. Anyone offer it, you just take it.
If you're lucky enough to get it off, or don't do it, but maybe do it.
But do it. Now, I'm just saying, don't do it. But it is one of the most valuable drugs out there, so definitely.
I hear it's like get your dick sucked by 12 porn stars while on ecstasy, but don't do it.
All at the same time.
But don't do it.
But don't do it. I hear it's like an angel just sucking the semen out of your penis. But don't do it.
I heard it's like getting your balls put down on a feather pillow while getting jerked off by your favorite porn star, but don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. I hear it's like eating all of your favorite foods plus not having the upset stomach after, but don't do it.
Anyway, don't do adrenochrome.
Just do it. Just do it.
I can imagine I just go clean through it.
Dude,
Bro, do you have dabba?
I might have Dabba.
Are you gonna buy the half ounce?
I don't know when this Nippa needs the money by.
Oh, what'd he tell you?
Just told my homie, so just waiting on a response. He hasn't told me yet. Fuck, dude.
I told you to buy half of it, dude. You're not gonna buy the whole thing, are you?
I might.
Because why?
I don't know. What if it's like alright weed and like.
What if it's bunk? Like
If it's
it has
straight bunk.
every, like you're well aware that he's giving you every
Every
red
red
flag that you just shouldn't buy the whole
Dude, like you
$100
can
stuff.
always take those chances. And like, what if it's one of those good chances?
All right. I mean, it's gonna be for 20 cents. If you can get an ounce of weed, that'd be really
Right,
good.
exactly.
If it's not bad, that's great.
See, and if it once 420 comes up, I can just use that weed to supply to everyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna need.
Everyone's gonna want
Maybe I
weed.
should buy an ounce.
So we do have a pretty good military.
I was gonna buy a half ounce, but
the only thing
Niggas.
are unlimited. So I can see though if the unlimited plan would be comparable with that military discount. Okay, so a little bit more. So I'm looking at the unlimited plan. The unlimited plan for 2 lines is normally
Oh God, it's so much money.
And with that military discount, it takes it down to $97.50, but that's still.
Dang, dude, it's always so gnarly. These crazy abortion
Probably wouldn't recommend that.
Things.
things, yeah. Like that one.
But yeah, so we do have that
It's like,
military discount
damn.
for 25%,
I'm a
but
child,
it's
not a
really
choice. Have as many abortions as you want. To control your own self.
How much were you paying with Verizon right now?
Because it kind of contradicting
it does,
itself. Because
if you don't have control of yourself, if you're a baby.
yeah, like I don't know. It's just too weird. It's one of those that's really hard.
Well, they just don't admit that there's some sort of middle ground where it's like definitely a baby,
Yeah.
which is what the problem's always been with me and fucking
Yeah, no
These
problem.
nuts.
these nipples.
That was an asshole.
Really?
Fuck that nigga,
Like,
bro. What
we
he
went that
said?
trouble of filling out the form and everything for him, and he's like, huh, looks like you guys are about the same as Verizon, so you're not really doing anything for me, buddy.
Okay, bud.
You can go elsewhere.
You can go to Verizon. You know that, right?
We're service, you fuck. Whatever. We
Dude,
get
these
fuckers
customers
here.
piss us off.
We get some customers that really make you want to die.
Dude, this has been a long podcast.
That
Right.
was.
We gotta wrap up this podcast because it's over a half an hour.
And everybody's gay except for us.
Yeah, everybody's gay
That's
but
right.
us.
You're all fucking gay, but me.
Make sure you like and subscribe. We really need it, guys. We're running out of money, especially with this pandemic.
Fucking
I
coronavirus.
wasted it all on toilet paper and hand sanitizer.
I
Yeah.
used it all to buy adrenechrome as bullshit.
Damn, this guy's really on the adrenochrome.
And beware Lynch disease. All right,
Yes. All right. Have a good one, guys. Hit that notification bell. Do the drop down. Click on all notifications.
guys. Subscribe.
We will be putting out another video soon.
Sluts.
Eat adrenochrome.
Fuck you.